Excited Home is getting into the greeting card business. Excited Home offers web programming and high-speed internet access. Now it is buying BlueMountain.com, the #1 online greeting card company. It's a $780 million stock and cash deal, and there's another $270 million in stock on the table if Blue Mountain meets certain performance targets during the holiday season. Blue Mountain attracts more than 9 million hits monthly. Shares of both companies involved. Excited Home today up 3/4 at 39 13/16. That's all we have there. Well, while Blue Mountain is the #1 greeting card company, it says online, our guest tonight credits herself with being the world's largest paper greeting card store on and offline. She's Felicia Lindau, the founder and CEO of Sparks.com, and she joins us now from San Francisco. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Well, now I understand that this wasn't just an accident. You'd actually been studying marketing of these tech-type companies.
Yes, I've been spending a lot of time marketing Excite and Amazon.com, to name a few.
And how did you come up with this special idea of doing a greeting card company?
Well, it actually came out of personal necessity. It's very hard to get a good card. And we found that that seems to be a common theme for most consumers, that finding the right card really matters to people, and it's pretty time-consuming and very difficult to find one that really makes a difference.
So you decided, well, heck, I'll just open up my own website and store.
That's what I thought. I figured that the web could let us do some things to help this process, to help the process of finding the right card, that a physical store simply can't do. We can have a far greater selection, and we can have, in one place, all sorts of different lines of cards. We can have popular cards like Farside and Dilbert, as well as, lines of cards that people couldn't find. And right now we're scouring the globe, finding, unique and interesting artists, and we have a terrific selection.
And you boast of having, how big is your selection?
Right now it's over 12,000 SKUs.
So you really, people refer to the Amazon.com of the greeting card business. You also have different partnerships with stores. How does that work?
We sell gift certificates from major retailers as well, so that not only can you buy the perfect greeting card on our site, but we can enclose in that card for you a gift certificate to major retailers. So we have relationships with The Gap and Jamba Juice and Tower Records, Blockbusters, many different major retailers that we have the gift certificates for.
All right, and unlike other places online where you can make your own greeting cards, you don't at this site. You can buy, but you can buy anything you can find in any store.
We have all the good things. We have fantastic handmade cards and cards from around the world that are of incredible quality. We have funny cards that are actually funny. It's a terrific store. It's a terrific store.
Funny cards actually funny. I know how long it takes when you go to buy one. Do you think it's easier just to buy one online because of that?
I think that you can find something that you want a lot faster. We do see that a lot of our customers spend a lot of time on our site, but mostly because I think they're enjoying the process. Particularly in the funny card section, you kind of get sucked in just because you like to. But if you're in a hurry, you can get in and get out.
And Felicia, who is your customer?
Well, predominantly working women with internet access, of course. But we are seeing customers, ranging the gamut from, children to, working men, and we even do a large business internationally.
Yeah, I couldn't get off it this afternoon. In fact, I spent more time than I should have on it. But tell me, the key question is, are you profitable?
Not yet. We're new, so we are certainly on a path that we intend to be profitable in a reasonable amount of time, but we're not profitable yet.
And the seed money that was needed to start this up, where did you get that from?
We raised venture capital from Benchmark and from several others, Venture Strategy Group in the first round, and then from Attractor and Amarindo, as well as Venture Strategy and Benchmark in our second round.
All right, so that strategy is usually you roll it out a little while, you go public, and you pay off the investors. Is that your plan?
We're certainly getting a lot of focus on that sort of thinking right now.
You're how old now, if I may ask?
I'm 32.
And did everything you do kind of lead up to this venture?
Absolutely, it's amazing. My background, having started in direct mail and direct marketing, and then rolling into relationship marketing, actually prepared me incredibly for this. And then getting into the internet space, I was early in the internet space and internet advertising. And all of this background, then launching Excite and Amazon.com, made me sort of perfectly suited for particularly a greeting card company. And what we see is, and this is my passion too, is that we're here to fuel relationships. So everything that we do is about improving people's relationships.
All right, listen up, young entrepreneurs out there. There is room and there are things to do. Thanks so much. Brilliant idea. Actually, one of those, why didn't I think of that? Felicia Lindau, thanks for joining us from our San Francisco bureau. She is the founder and CEO of Sparks.com.
My pleasure.
And when we come back, another woman who has put it all together, and she helps us put it all together too. Bea Smith is here to roll out her new magazine and a cookbook as well. We'll be right back.
Today. Amazon is like many internet companies, growing like wildfire and finding it difficult to project profits. But projections about the internet economy as a whole are not difficult to make. It's just that they're mind-boggling to hear. CNN's Greg Lefebvre reports.
So it'll strictly be free product images.
The Sparks.com greeting card company did not exist 2 years ago. It's now one of the hundreds of forces driving the booming internet industry.
It is crazy.
Click on the card you like. The staff signs and mails it. Simple and hugely popular.
We have sold more cards, greeting cards in a day than we did the entire Christmas season last year.
Customers from thin air, and the air is rich. A University of Texas study says the internet industry will generate more than $500 billion this year, more than the airline industry, and growing 16 times faster than the U.S. economy as a whole. Cisco Systems, which makes the computer parts that distribute internet signals, paid for the study.
Companies have a very quick way to get into the market. They don't have to have a lot of physical assets and a lot of money. They can have a great idea and be in business.
Every part of the internet economy is rocketing. Wire and connections companies like Cisco up 50% this year. Software companies like America Online and Microsoft up 61%. Search and portal companies like Yahoo and Excite up 52%. Annual sales on the internet, e-commerce, has more than doubled to $37 billion. And Santa Claus is right around the corner.
I think we're going to have an enormous internet-based holiday season here in the next couple of months as well.
2,000 new commercial websites go online every month.
And for those still thinking about jumping in, the study says the big fish don't rule the internet pond, that 3/4 of this industry is driven by little companies. Greg Lefebvre, CNN, San Francisco.